Welcome to week 3. My name is Catherine Norton and I am Associate Professor of Sport and Exercise Nutrition at the University of Limerick. Week 3 consolidates learning from the previous 2 sessions where the Healthy Campus movement and charter development, as well as the evidence in support of Healthy Campus initiatives was shared. Session 3 speaks to the importance of context and settings in creating Healthy Campus initiatives under a title of Common Goals but Differing Needs. While those who commit to the Healthy Campus Charter share the common goal of supporting health for persons, populations and the planet, all campuses are not created equal, and an assessment of needs will help to chart the most appropriate course. This week we'll also touch on the importance of consultation and coordination, each important elements of the Healthy Campus process. There are practical resources for use during the peer triad activities that might be helpful in overcoming challenges that are common to most initiatives. Administration in support of Healthy Campus activities. Among the things we hope you will know and be more confident in doing by the end of week 3 are that you will know what the dimensions of wellness are in the Healthy Campus context, that you will understand settings in health promotion, that you will be able to articulate how the campus setting plays a role in becoming a health promoting campus, and that you will be more empowered to advocate for a collective impact framework, campus master plans and policies for creating well-being in settings, communities and individuals. We hope you enjoy. Welcome to our knowledge dissemination session in the 3rd week of the Healthy Campus Open course. Today we will explore a variety of resources including scientific articles and short animations that delve into 3 critical aspects of well-being on campus. Firstly, we will examine what is well-being to understand that it is more than the absence of ill health. This animation is complemented by a health promoting glossary by Nutbeam and Muscat so that we have clarity on the terms used in relation to well-being and health promotion. Next, we will discuss how the built environment can influence well-being. We will look at how settings in which we live, work and socialise can significantly enhance our well-being. The impact of thoughtful design on our health and daily experiences is considered with this clip and by the article from Springer and colleagues, which looks at interweaving of health promotion into context. This is a common practice for health planners in designing health promotion interventions, yet one which merits further consideration as a specific health promotion planning design approach for health promoting campuses. Finally, we will review specific initiatives from higher education campus settings. These examples may inspire us to consider innovative ways to enhance our own campus setting. The Designing Healthy Campus Communities animation is supported by a critical exploration of theory and practice in health promoting campuses by Professor Mark Duras. We invite everyone to participate actively, share your thoughts, consider how these ideas apply to your campus, and exchange experiences and suggestions with your peers in triads. Emphasising the common goals of health for people and the planet within the Healthy Campus movement, it is crucial to consider the unique context and settings of our own campus to support successful initiatives. The case study this week highlights theory to action using the Healthy Campus process. We present a case report titled Cross-Sectional Collaboration towards a system-based approach for healthy, nutritious food on campus. The food philosophy at UL has been co-created by UL Catering Committee, Plassey Campus Centre Group, Healthy UL and UL Centre for Sustainable Futures and Innovation, in collaboration with our strategic partner Studio Sale. It was created through an open and participatory process ensuring the diverse range of perspectives and disciplines within our university were included at each stage of the development. The UL Food Philosophy project aimed to develop and implement a comprehensive food strategy for our university campus. This initiative focused on promoting nutritious, sustainable, accessible, affordable and inclusive foods and beverage for all who use our food systems on campus. Using this philosophy, we are working towards sourcing local produce, reducing food waste and ensuring that our foods offered on campus are nutritious and diverse. Our long-term goal is to create a food environment that supports the well-being of students, staff and the broader community, where what is good for you is good for most people and good for the planet. The breadth and scale of this project places emphasis on the need for coordination, consultation, creation and continuation, each supported by the Healthy Campus process. Please click this link to watch the food philosophy case study. Acknowledging the common goal of Healthy Campus to support health for persons, populations and the planet, it is as important to acknowledge that there is unlikely to be a one-size-fits-all solution with any of the health initiatives under a Healthy Campus remit. However, one common challenge for the Healthy Campus process can be a lack of available resource to support these initiatives. This lack can be environmental, financial, human or time. We hope that the resources provided for use in the triad activity this week will address some of the resource gap. We offer a suite of templates in Excel format which is modifiable by users. This resource includes templates for the coordinate, consult and create elements of the Healthy Campus process. They can have application for any Healthy Campus initiative and support assembling a committee, agreeing terms of reference, communications plans, activity logs, and proposal and policy templates, among other resources. Taking any Healthy Campus initiative that you are either considering or implementing, this can be in any of the dimensions of wellness or any other ambitious plans for a Healthy Campus. Consider if the resources available can progress your initiative from one stage to another of the Healthy Campus process. Whether you are at the commit stage or celebrate and continue, these resources should help with the common need for more support and resource to Healthy Campus initiatives. Choose any 2 templates. Populate them with details specific to your institution and your initiatives, and upload them to the Assignments tab on the OpenCourse platform. Use this activity to share learnings with your peer triad group. It should consolidate the idea that the common goal of health for persons and planet shared by all of those who commit to a Healthy Campus has different needs that are often determined by settings. No one size fits all. Before we begin, let's quickly revisit the learning outcomes from this session series. Among the things we hoped you would know and be more confident in doing were that you would know what the dimensions of wellness are in the Healthy Campus context, understand settings in health promotion, articulate how the campus setting plays a role in becoming a health promoting campus, and advocate for a collective impact framework, campus master plans and policies for creating wellbeing in settings, communities and individuals. Hopefully you feel you are well on the way to this, and we will consolidate your learning during today's session. The resources and material provided already should give you the basics as well as the research underpinning some of these concepts. And hopefully the case study on the UL food philosophy and the resource templates provided have proven helpful, if not inspirational. We've already looked at how common goals have different needs in the material provided as pre-work in this week's lessons. One of the most influential factors in determining needs is setting. We have mentioned this already this week, but refer to it as context or perspective to outline why we have different needs to reach similar goals. Today, we will look in more detail at settings-based approaches, specifically in Healthy Campus context. We will look at the origins of the framework, the application in higher education, and to your own settings, with some applied examples of this approach to health promotion in practice. This settings-based approach emphasises the unique needs and contexts of different campuses while adhering to a shared commitment to promoting health. We will make reference to the Okanagan Charter and the Ottawa Charter to frame our discussion today. To start, let's quickly revisit what the Healthy Campus movement is all about and why we are all here today. Health promoting campuses have either committed to or are considering embarking on a journey to embed a charter and framework to campus life that prioritises health of people and the planet by making the healthy choice the easy or intuitive choice. The process outlined on this slide describes the continuing journey from commitment and creation through to celebration and evaluation. You're likely familiar with this process by now. However, while we may all share this overarching destination or goal, the journey to our shared destination might be different. We're all likely to need different things to get from A to B. While we all have common goals, the needs we have to create bespoke initiatives for healthy campus activity are influenced by a number of things. Some of these considerations are listed here and include existing policies, our facilities, or financial resources, as well as the institution's teaching and learning agendas. External to HEIs, factors are referred to as social determinants of health, such as income, family, social support, or education factors. This notion of social determinants of health has progressed to include ecological or environmental factors. By some estimates, we can spend 50% of our time in the workplaces, so the physical environment can significantly influence our capacity for health. This 50% might well be less for student populations, dependent on the programme of study and their commitment. The physical environment here is depicted as having a 10% influence, but do bear in mind that health behaviours are also influenced by setting. It's probably a good place to clarify context, settings, and perspective in health promotion, because these terms are often open to interpretation. They mean different things to different people, but settings will influence our health promotion opportunities and potential. Settings are defined as the place or social context in which people engage in daily activities in which environmental, organisational and personal factors interact to affect health and well-being. Settings can normally be identified as having physical boundaries, a range of people with defined roles and an organisational structure. Examples in settings include schools, college campuses, work sites, hospitals, villages and cities. It is acknowledged that there are hierarchies of settings, with some, for example cities, containing others, such as schools. This further adds to the complexities of systems and settings approaches to health promotion, which has been previously discussed in this programme. The settings approach has roots in the WHO Health for All strategy, and more specifically the Ottawa Charter for Health Promotion. The Ottawa Charter, developed in 1986, is a seminal document in the field of health promotion. It identifies 5 key action areas: building healthy public policy, creating supportive environments, strengthening community actions, developing personal skills, and reorienting health services. These principles guide our understanding of health promotion by emphasising the importance of context and community engagement. Settings-based approaches to health promotion are informed by socio-ecological models of health, which emphasise the importance of addressing the whole setting or environment in order to promote the health of the population. Building on the Ottawa Charter, the Sundsvall Statement of 1992 called for the creation of supportive environments with a focus on settings for health. In 1997, the Jakarta Declaration emphasised the value of settings for implementing comprehensive strategies and providing an infrastructure for health promotion. The Okanagan Charter, established in 2015, builds on the Ottawa Charter by specifically addressing health promotion and higher education. It calls on higher education institutions through 2 calls to action: to embed health into all aspects of campus culture and to lead health promotion action and collaboration locally and globally. Today, various settings are used to facilitate the improvement of public health throughout the world. Healthy settings' key principles include community participation, partnership, empowerment, and equity. So, as I've already mentioned, the introduction of the term health promotion setting, or settings-based health promotion, is usually attributed to the WHO, which has supported its implementation through networks such as Health Promoting Hospitals and Healthy Schools networks since its first mention in the Ottawa Charter. It is defined as the place or social context in which people engage in daily activities in which environmental, organisational and personal factors interact to affect health and well-being. A setting is also where people actively use and shape the environment and thus create or solve problems relating to health. Settings can normally be identified as having physical boundaries, a range of people with defined roles, and an organisational structure. The settings concept has enabled the potential demonstration of all of the Ottawa Charter's 5 arenas for action. This table describes 5 different types of settings-based health promotion, drawn from a review of activities in different settings by Whitlow et al. In 2001. These consider different perspectives of problems, the way in which health concerns are perceived, and solutions, broadly whether the solution lies with the individual or with the system or structure represented by the setting. The passive model, where the problems and solutions rest within the voluntary control of the individual, and the setting is simply a neutral communications channel offering access to defined population groups. An example of this would be health education within schools, where the school provides the opportunity to regularly reach cohorts of young people to teach them about keeping healthy. The active model, a variation of this theme where aspects of the setting are used to support the changes required in the target group. So health education about smoking in schools might be supported by action on smoking policies. Hand washing in nurses would include not only leaflets, but action on the environment through improved washing facilities, the introduction of policies and staff training. Thus the problem and some of the solution are with the individual, but changes to the setting contribute to achieving it. The vehicle model, an understanding that the problem and the solution lie within the setting, but that the route to achieving change is through incremental steps on specific topics. Thus, health promotion projects are used as a secondary vehicle towards the primary aim of wider development within the strategy. An example here might be health promoting hospitals projects, where action on specific topics is used to develop a wider understanding in the organisation of the benefits of development towards being a health promoting organisation. The organic model places more emphasis on the role of individuals within the organisation in changing the system in the longer term. This model is based on assumptions that within an organisational setting, the processes of the system are built from the multitude of actions of individuals and groups within it. The solution therefore lies with developing individuals and changing processes embedded within the system. Actions here might include improving staff communications and more generic, not topic-focused, staff training programs. This approach has similarities with community development methods and continuous quality improvement approaches. The comprehensive model also aims to make structural and process changes within the organisation, but considers that largely these are not within the control of individual staff to influence, as in the organic model. The solutions here lie with the levers of overarching setting strategies and policies and the actions of senior management. In reality, much settings-based work combines these approaches, and indeed the distinction may also be to do with the development stages of the work. So tangible health promotion projects may be a precursor to engaging staff involvement and senior management commitment to more significant organisation development and changes in systems and structures. This speaks to the top-down, bottom-up, whole-of-campus approach, but in bite-sized chunks. Further information on this topic is provided in the Extended Learning tab on the OpenCourse platform. Settings-based health promotion focuses on the environments where people live, work, learn and play. In higher education, this means considering the unique aspects of campus life, including academic pressures, social environments and physical infrastructure. The aim is to create a supportive setting that enhances the health and well-being of all campus members. Both the settings and whole-of-campus approaches combine to embed health into all aspects of campus culture, strategies, policies, curricula, the built environment, activities. Now you might appreciate why this has been referred to as a complex system. There are just so many moving parts. Several setting or contextual factors influence health promotion in higher education settings. These include demographics, age, cultural background, and socio-economic status of students, staff, and other campus users. Campus size and location, urban versus rural settings, campus infrastructure that's available, the academic environment, stress levels, availability of resources and support systems, the social environment, the campus culture, student organisations and community engagement. So let's consider some examples of how different campuses might tailor their health promotion activities to their setting. An urban university might focus on improving access to existing mental health services and promoting active transportation, for example. A rural college might prioritise building social connections and combating isolation through community building activities. A culturally diverse campus may implement programmes that celebrate cultural heritage and provide culturally sensitive health services. Settings matter. People often think about wellness in terms of physical health, nutrition, exercise, weight management, but it is so much more. Wellness is a holistic integration of physical, mental and spiritual well-being, fueling the body, engaging the mind and nurturing the spirit. Wellness comprises of 8 mutually interdependent dimensions: emotional, physical, occupational, social, spiritual, intellectual, environmental and financial. Knowing and acknowledging the setting, campus in our context, and how it aligns with these dimensions of wellness in terms of its core business alignment, its salutogenic orientation and systems perspectives, can help to identify low-hanging fruit or short-term goals from more significant changes to settings. So as we navigate the path to a healthier campus, it's essential to recognise the importance of making informed and strategic decisions. This process can be likened to the wisdom imparted in a Kenny Rogers song, The Gambler, where knowing when to hold them, when to fold them and when to walk away is crucial. When it comes to prioritising our initiatives, understanding when to hold on to an idea, when to adapt or abandon it, and when to seek new direction is fundamental. This requires a careful evaluation of our settings, including resources, goals, and the potential impact of each initiative. To guide us in this process, we have a wealth of existing campus health and wellbeing policies. These documents can help us to identify key themes or pillars for consideration, such as mental health, physical activity, food and nutrition, social connectedness, and environmental sustainability. By overlaying these themes with our settings-based knowledge, we can tailor our approach to meet the unique needs of our own campus community. This means taking into account the specific context and settings in which our initiatives will be implemented, ensuring that they are relevant and effective. So as we move forward, let's keep in mind the wisdom of the gambler. By knowing when to hold on to promising ideas, when to adapt or fold less effective ones, and when to explore new opportunities, we can create a strategic and impactful approach to enhancing health and well-being on our campus. So to effectively implement the Okanagan Healthy Campus Charter and Framework, campuses can follow these steps. Conduct a needs assessment to understand the unique health challenges and opportunities on your campus. Engage stakeholders, including students, faculty, staff, in developing and implementing health promotion strategies. Integrate health promotion into campus policies programs and practices. Evaluate and adapt strategies based on feedback and changing needs. The resources shared this week for use in the call to action and peer triad activities should provide assistance to the implementation of the Charter on any campus, regardless of setting. Furthermore, a new Healthy Campus Toolkit is nearing completion, which should make this process even easier. To conclude, a settings-based approach to health promotion in higher education recognises the importance of context and the unique needs of each campus. By adhering to the principles of the Ottawa and Okanagan Charters, higher education institutions can create supportive environments that promote the health and well-being of all campus members. But don't forget the Gambler and Kenny Rogers. Thank you for your engagement with the content on Session 3, Common Goals but Differing Needs, and the very best of luck with your own Healthy Campus journeys. Guramaghagwith.